Okay. Okay, I don't know how I'm supposed to get into this, but it's all tape. It's not cling wrap with some tape on the edges, so let's just time-lapse our way through this, shall we? Okay, we are in. I thought there was only one thing in here, but it looks like there's two separate boxes. Maybe it's all just assembles into one. We'll find out. Or at least I will. I'm hoping I don't make the thumbnail give away too much of what's here. Okay. Oh my god. This is already amazing. Look at the USB cord on this. Holy shit. It is incredibly reinforced. Like, there's no way for that to, you know, fray off at the ends. And then there's, of course, a faux leather tie on there, so you could take this with you, but holy crap. This is, make sure there's nothing else. This is for Pump It Up. Oh my god. Holy shit. God, I'm just completely flabbergasted, you guys. The build quality on this is... Obviously, I have my Pump It Up... No. Obviously, I have my Poppin' Music unboxing and review that I can link down below. And it's kind of the same vibe, where it's custom-made controllers for those of us who can't afford like the arcade machines. God, the acrylic makes it like magnified from the back, so it looks like a of course there's 3D aspects to the buttons because it's multiple layers, base, acrylic, and then the base of this and the top of the button, but it looks like the words are presented 3D, and there's like a chrome effect to the outlines of the words. The bottom has both a felt pad and rubber feet, though they do seem to get dusty very easily. Oh, the only bummer here is that it's kind of crudely cut right there for the USB-C. Is it big enough for the cord to plug into it? Yes, okay. They have enough clearance there. I'm not going to give them too much negative. I feel like they could have just filed it, though, before they did that. And maybe they do. Maybe this is like a newer thing. Maybe newer revisions do have it filed there. I could even take it apart and file it myself. But I don't know that I care that much. This is amazing. This is where you stand in the middle of the Pump It Up pad. And then there's diagonal buttons as well. Okay, so now we've seen Pump It Up. Let's take a look at the second controller. This is amazing, by the way. Of course, all my final opinions will be in the review, because maybe, just maybe, these don't work well or something, so we will find out in the review. Interesting. Do not lean, sit, or hang from the handrail. Guessing that that's on their like DDR machines, which if you haven't been to their website yet and you love rhythm games, you should absolutely go to their website, which will be in the description, of course, and in the review. Okay, more of the same, very, very, very industrialized USB-C cord. Oh my god. Okay, let me get this out of here. I'm already having thoughts. We'll get this out of the plasticine cover. Upon first glance, I like the white and silver of this. The buttons are a little scuffy looking, but I mean, if I had used this for an hour, I wouldn't be able to prove if I did it or not. So I'm just going to assume that they did it in testing. The bottom has 6 screws. It has the felt and the rubber feet again, which do get dusty. The back also has that kind of crude cutout, but as long as this fits, yeah. I don't know why that's the only thing imperfect on these. Let me check their website real fast. I have one thought. Okay, I'm back and I'm sucking on a sour candy. Whew. Yeah. They have a few different variations of this DDR controller. It is cool because you can play singles or doubles if you want to. You could even play competitively if you set it up that way. Sorry, it's very sour. Yeah, that's amazing. See, I'm so used to playing with a controller, usually a PlayStation controller, where you have the 4 separate D-pad buttons, and it makes really well for playing DDR Stepmania in this instance. Same with the 4 face buttons. So this is equally as useful there. But they do make another version that has the 4 buttons, and then it has some like a 9 key over here. So you can play a few different games with that. The links for these will immediately be in the description, as will just the link for the general website if you want to see what full-size pads they have to dance on. And then I will have the review down there as well once it's ready. Thank you so much for watching. I'm incredibly stoked to play these.